Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we did, most of Dodongo's Cavern. And in this part, well, actually the last part, we killed the boss, King Dodongo of Dodongo's Cavern. And in this part, well, we're going to see what we got as a reward outside of that heart container. So, we teleport out, and Darunia falls in. Just to come say hi, I guess. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from Dodongo's Cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It'll make an incredible story. Can't believe the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by the Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. But you and I become sworn brothers. No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship." And because he's sworn brothers with the king, I assume the king gave him that stone. And now he's giving it to us as another sign of sworn brothers. Which, I mean, makes sense canonically. So, I could believe it. Even if that's not quite how it worked. We got the Spiritual Stone of Fire, the Goron Ruby. You don't know what it means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Brother, you keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? Go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She'll power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great. How about a big Goron hug? And they scare us down the mountain. Up the mountain. Because they're trying to give us a hug. The most terrifying thing you can do. And it's true, we do actually want to head up the mountain because, well, there's something way up here that we couldn't access until now because of these rocks. Bit silly, but that is how they blocked it from us. Makes sense because you don't get bombs until you're at least halfway through the dungeon. But on getting up to the top, we've now axed our wallet. Yeah. So we will hopefully, yeah, we're 2 away Skulltula-wise from. Oh, I was like, what's that over there? Just outside effects. We're 2 away Skulltula-wise from being able to get the first reward, which I believe is the wallet upgrade. More Skulltulas sitting here, so we'll just shoot what we can. I don't think we can get the 3rd one. There is a 3rd one up there from here. So, just gonna quick climb all the way up. Can't get a different view though. Whoa, not what I wanted. Yeah, that guy would be the last thing that can block us. And there, we've made it to the top of the mountain. We'll break this rock. And this is the Great Fairy Fountain. We have to show something to let them know we're there. We'll use the usual song. Zelda's Lullaby. Which doesn't make any sense, but I guess it is a royal family song. And it's proof that we are worthy of the Great Fairy's power, I guess. Here is the, I guess technically 2nd Great Fairy we could run into. But I think it's the first one most people run into. Welcome, I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm gonna grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. So, the sword technique they give us gives us also a magic meter, which very helpful for using it, as we actually need that to get it. Let's hold up nothing. Master the secret sword technique of the spin attack. B to charge your weapon, and B to unleash a wave of energy. So you can also rotate the control stick and B to use it as well. You're a messenger of the royal family. You should visit my friends who live across the land. They'll surely grant you your powers. Head to the path leading to Hyrule Castle. One of my friends awaits you there, at the dead end in the road. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. That's the one I was thinking is technically the first one. Say, wait, you gave me the magic meter, but no magic. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. So, we're actually going to go into Death Mountain Crater itself. Not for a long trip, but just enough to take a look around. There's a doorway there. There's a silver platform. We've seen one of those already when we went and saw Saria. But the important thing is, there's a Skulltula there. We also can, thanks to bombs, blow up those. Thanks to bombs, blow up those. Thank you. Which gives us another grotto to go into. Nothing really important here. I think it's just rupees. Oh no, it's more bombs. I'll take it. We're full on bombs now. The real thing it does is it just resets your time. Because we're back up to 48 seconds. I was really just here for the Skulltula. One more of those just to help us slowly work our way up to full. Let's talk to this guy. Looks like you've grown a little from the Great Fairy's power. Still don't really look like the hero will save Hyrule. At least not yet. I can bring you down the mountain. And that's what we're going to take. He's going to glide us down safely and securely to Kakariko Village. As opposed to us taking the meteor path and risking getting hit by more Gorons. Instead, he'll just glide us down nice and simply to the bottom of the area. And drop us on this house. Fortunately, I thought there was a Skulltula up here, but I guess it's not right now. You walk and just drop here, there's a little pathway. Which gives us the cow's love. Don't understand it either, but we'll take it. Do want one more Skulltula if I can get it. Which I can hear. Alright, on this building that's just being built, I think there's actually two you can get. Yeah, one right here. Which I recommend shooting before you climb. Gives us access to this gold Skulltula, and oh, I thought there was one in that area, but I guess maybe it's only during the day. In any case, we're up to 10. Let's go in this room. And there is someone happy. And curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. We got the adult's wallet. We are now allowed to carry 200 rupees. Yep, that's the first of the important gifts they give us. So, oh, they actually had one on their house too. We are going to be going for all 100 because it gives the best reward at the end. You can see they're hidden in very interesting spots. But we can technically go back to the Deku Tree now and blow up that the wall that was blocking our path way back in the second episode or whatever it wound up being. But we're not going to do that yet. We're actually going to be heading on with the storyline, because that stuff can all be done at the same time when we're doing a cleanups of sorts. Instead, we're going to head right over here to another area we haven't been yet. I think outside of this, there's only really 2 spots that we haven't gone to. The Zora's River. Woohoo! Looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already. At head lies Zora's domain. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Basically just going to sum up what he said. So, I hate throwing it going just a little too far. There's also a sculpture up here, as usual. That's why I like to run into all the trees. So, we get access to 2 things now. We get access to this guy. How about magic beans? They aren't selling well. 10 rupees. We're gonna buy them. We're gonna actually buy as many as we can. Because you basically, I think there's 10 that you have to buy from him. So, if we get 1 more rupee, we can actually get 1 more, and that should be good. Let's see if we'll be lucky from these rocks. First rock. Alright. With that, we'll have 4 of these, and those will be useful for later, unfortunately. I do want to try to get them all before I start using them. 50 rupees for 1. Yeah, they went up a lot already from, it was 10, 20, 30, 40. You see how it's going. We'll make our glide across, because you need to use the cocoa for it. And look at that, you can see another heart piece over there. I don't know that we can quite reach that one with this chicken, but we might as well give it a shot. Oh, well, I guess not. It's alright, we'll be able to get it soon. So don't be too worried about it. This is very, like, ominous sounding music for a river. I don't know if that's just because there was an enemy still alive or what. However, with this, we gain access to this waterfall. I guess we haven't really gained access yet, but we have another place that we can play the song. X-A-Y, X-A-Y. And through we go. They actually part the waterfall for us to enter this building. Well, this cave. And we have reached Zora's domain, which I think is a perfect place to end it for this one. Thank you guys for coming on out for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. In the next part, we get to explore Zora's domain and find out what we can about this area. See you guys then.